was in a situation where there was somebody who had me fucked up, triggered all the time, all the time, all the time.
Welcome to New Earth. Congratulations on graduating from the Matrix.
I know I did my thing down on earth. I did the damn thing. I know I did my thing when I was on earth.
Welcome to New Earth. Congratulations on graduating from the Matrix.
Greetings, beautiful souls of the world. Zena Electra, I am here. Yeah, sharing these good vibes of you, y'all. Today, we're discussing triggers and what that means for you along your soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel, you all. My name is Zena Electra. I am the Soul Evolutionary Guide. I'm also a quantum healer specializing in past life regressions. Okay, so getting into the topic of triggers, we're talking about it right here, right today, right motherfucking now. So, did you know they that anger you control you? Did you know they that anger you control you? What does this mean? Because, or when we are interfaced with something that's triggering to us, we react from our egoic self. That egoic self is the thing that's fucked up with the trigger. And because your egoic self is fucked up with the thing that the trigger is, from the person, the place, the thing, the situation, that causes the self, the person who's experiencing the trigger, even if you're watching somebody else being triggered, it's like, oh, I see what's going on. It's the ego that isn't okay with something. So, what is a trigger? A trigger is a situation that is caused by a person, place, or thing that ignites an emotional reaction. Not a response, a reaction. And this reaction comes from your egoic self. What is the ego? The ego is a part of your personality that thinks that it is something. The ego is the aspect of you that is the owner of titles. I am this. I do this. I have this. I own this. I am worth this. That is the ego. So when the ego is triggered, everything the ego thinks it is being challenged by something. A trigger is a situation that challenges the ego to make it want to react. This is why it's so imperative to learn how to respond and to not react. Responding takes time. You can sit and sort through your ego things in private, by responding, by choosing to respond to a situation, to a trigger. The ego will always be there. People keep saying, oh, we need to get rid of the ego. No, you need to learn to listen to the ego and know when it is present. And know that it is the thing that is causing you to be fucked up with it. That makes you want to pop off. That makes you want to do something, So once you learn, there's several aspects of us that we have to listen to. Intuition is another. Intuition is its own consciousness. The ego is its own consciousness. Once you learn the difference, you know who and what's happening, So the ego is something that we, in a sense, listen to, adhere to, if we allow it. Sometimes we need the ego to show up in the case of like self-defense. in the case of standing up for oneself, but even then, very diligently, and it still needs to be a response and not a reaction. Okay? So I'm going to tell you guys about me. So how do I want to say this? I am a fire sun, fire moon. I have a whole stellium and a fire placement. There's a lot of motherfucking fire in these streets. So, I have the capacity to pop the fuck off. Do I? Do I pop the fuck off? I don't. I wish I would. I wish I could more, but I don't. And every time I thought that I should and would be just in that, usually I was wrong. Had I popped off, I would have been wrong in my popping the fuck offness. So, and it's because I don't react when the ego is like, hey, yeah, I've learned, I don't even know if I've learned, but I've never really taken the opportunity to go the fuck off. And there's a part of me that hates that, right? But there's a part of me that been knowing unconsciously that I am a light bearer. I'm here to do something else. It don't mean that I can't. It don't mean that I haven't. People that know me since high school, they know that I can and that I have and that I will. I used to call myself Tasmanian Devil. I would whoop, 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 toss everything. I'm flipping tables in this I'm flipping tables. I'm throwing shit like I'm one of them, like somebody's getting hurt. And I'm just grateful that I don't see that side of me often. Nobody sees that side of me often. And it doesn't mean that I'm faking anything. It's that I choose to take the higher route. So, triggers a situation that causes, that ignites an egotistical response. An egotistical reaction. Okay. So why is this important when it comes to your soul's evolutionary journey? Triggers will always be there. They that anger you control you. It doesn't mean to never feel anger again, but to not be controlled, to not allow the ego to take the front and center stage and to, match energy. Even. That's not. If you feel like that's what you need to do, go ahead and do what the fuck you need to do. But that's not. I would just say, don't do it. Take a moment. See if it's even worth your energy. Because every reaction is an energetic exchange. Every reaction. It's not just sex being an energetic exchange. Every single reaction. And by you popping off, you just gave a whole lot of energy to somebody who probably doesn't even deserve it. To a situation who probably doesn't even deserve your attention like that. And a lot of times, people or situations that trigger you aren't trying to. Every now and then you get that motherfucker that's like trying to have you fucked up with it. That, even with that, but most of the time you are being triggered by things, by situations that aren't even trying. They're not thinking about you like that. You're thinking about it like that. Okay? So, moving forward. With triggers. I'm digging the turban today, y'all. I'm digging the turban. I feel, I look real Ungawa black power. I just don't like this little piece sticking out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I don't know what that was. In order to identify a trigger in your life, I would say, here's an assignment. Right? I keep calling myself a teacher. And it's like, am I really teaching for real? Am I doing a good job? I don't fucking know. But here's an assignment. Right? I want you to write down right now who angers you in your life, be it a person, situation, a place. I don't know if a place can make somebody angry if they had a negative experience there. But I want you to write down what angers you. Who angers you? And then just write. Why? Why does this person, place, thing make you want to respond like that? Make you want to pop off? Why? And I've experienced, I guess it's a good thing. Shit, I don't motherfucking know. I be looking back on experiences obtained, and I'm just like, I don't know if anything good. Nothing good has come of this. That's what I be thinking. I'm just like, I don't know. Where's the goodness at? I don't fucking know. However, and that's the ego talking. I don't fucking know. Ain't nothing good come of this. But I was in a situation where there was somebody who had me fucked up, triggered all the time. And post situation, and I feel like I handled it very well. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a pimp in these streets. I'm a thug, believe it or not. And people don't be believing me until they see how I move, and they be like, "Damn, she wasn't lying." You know what I'm saying? And it's the positive aspects of being a thug, not the negative aspects. But we gonna make it do what it do, by any means. People are like, what? There's a positive aspect of being a thug? Mind your business. Just mind your business. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't fucking know. That's not the point of the message today. So, okay. I was in a situation where I was interfaced. I was actually living with somebody who I couldn't fucking stand. Living. Home was not a sanctuary. It was a battlefield. And every day, I just became just so disgusted. Like, this person made me want to throw up and to shit. Just so disgusted. And post situation, I had to be like, what is it? And even in the midst of the situation, I knew what it was. And so the trigger was takers. You have givers in life, you have takers in life. Takers take. They don't give. They take, they consume. There are a bowl with a hole in it that's always depleting. Energy vampires are takers as well. Takers. He was a taker. And I'm like, I don't fuck with takers. You ain't gonna take shit I got. I'm here. Shop closed. You know what I'm saying? How they close the little gate to the door. Shop closed. Motherfucker. No. Like, I don't fuck with you. Not at all. And so the thing I had to figure out, okay, she's a taker. But what I got to do with me? I'm not. I'm a giver. Clearly a giver. I can't help it. I am an earth angel. I am here to help and to assist. I don't know how to not. And that pisses me out too. The fuck? The fuck? I don't know how to not be of assistance. So, in my quiet time, I had to go through my thoughts on why this person disgusted me. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say anger. It was past anger. It was disgust. Disgust. And so I had to sit with myself and I had to think about what it is. And it's, like I said, it's because I'm a giver. It made me upset to see somebody who contributes nothing obtain everything and more. And more. And I actually give and help and assist and I got nothing. It didn't make sense. It still doesn't fucking make sense. But it still don't fucking make sense. People suck. At the end of the day, this is a part of the human experience. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. But that's what it was. I was upset because somebody in my space contributed nothing, bare minimum, and received everything. Everything. Poster child. And I'm like, this is the worst person to represent what we got going on. Poster child. Worst person. Spiritually yucky. Just yucky in general. Yuck. It makes you make a face you didn't know you can make. And so once these things were realized, it came down to me noticing all the characters in life that was just like her, that allowed this person to be such a big trigger. So in life, we are faced with scenarios, and if we don't pass the test of whatever scenario, we're faced with the scenario again and again and again, because the soul wants nothing more than to grow and to experience. And if you keep bumping your head on the same wall, then you're not growing. You didn't learn the lesson. Once you learn the lesson, then there's a new lesson, right? But at least you won't see that particular lesson again. And when you do, you just hop over it. You just move on. You move to the side. You dodge it, however that goes, whatever it looks like when it comes back around. But it probably won't. Zena Electra signing out. Please like, share, subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Happy Ascension all. Peace. Looking for ways to support this channel? Well, you can do so by simply buying me a coffee. Buy Me a Coffee is a website that allows viewers like you to support content creators like myself. Thank you so much. Have a great day.